Welcome to this Blender tutorial. It's designed for Club3D, which is a lunchtime club at Manor Church of England Academy in York, England. But anyone else who finds it useful, that's great too. So this is just a quick introduction to the Blender user interface, which is pretty intimidating to get started with. So it's just enough to help you create some simple shapes in 3D. So we're going to create a little chair like this. We're going to start from a cube and learn how to squish it, stretch it and add bits to it using a technique known as box modelling, where you just start with a cube and add bits to that box. So let's start with just the ordinary cube that you get when you start Blender. So in Blender, to have a look around the 3D space, you push in the mouse wheel and move the mouse around. You can zoom in and out by holding down Control and the mouse wheel, and you can pan left and right by holding down Shift and the mouse wheel. Okay, so we're going to start with this cube and then squish it so that it becomes the base of our chair. So we're going to press S to scale it, and notice that when you move your mouse now it changes the size of it. We just want to stretch it in the Z direction, so to make it thinner vertically, so I've pressed Z to make it the sort of height of the chair, and click again. Then we need to go into edit mode. Object mode, which we're in at the moment, is great for creating new objects or copying objects or moving them or scaling them, but to change the shape we're going to go into edit mode, which we press tab. And in edit mode we can change all of the points or the lines or the faces. We're going to try and add some legs to this chair on the bottom side of it. So I'm going to use a technique called loop cut, which we use Control and R on the keyboard for. So hold down Control and tap R. Then you move your mouse over the edge that you want to slice. So I'm just going to click once here and then click once again. And we're going to keep doing that. So Control R, click and click, Control R, click and click, until we've got 4 squares around the edge of what's going to be the base of our chair. So if we look underneath the chair, we're going to try and drag down these squares so that we can get some legs. Now you could right click to select and then move all of these points, but to try and get the whole of the square rather than just the individual points, we want face select mode. So that's Control and Tab to be able to choose face select mode instead, and then right click on each of the 4, and you can hold down Shift to select more than one at a go, and then E for extrude, pull them down and we've got our chair legs. Click to stop pulling them down, and then we just need the back of the chair. So we're going to grab one of these, right click to select, get the 2 side bits as well, E to extrude, and if you want the side bits to come up a bit higher, just right click on those, Shift and right click to select them and extrude them like so. So press Tab to go out of edit mode and we've got a simple little chair. You can use this technique to make pretty much any shape that is blocky. So you can make a table, you can make houses, you can make pretty much anything. So see what you can create.